Oh, baby. No. It's not silly. It isn't. Do you know how nervous I was the first day of class? Yeah, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what year. I was always nervous. Yeah, you're going back to school. Professors, teachers. Oh, then what's worrying you then? Oh, I get that. I do. I was never. That was never my strong suit. No, really, it really wasn't. I was really never a social butterfly, baby. Yeah, making friends is hard. It's not easy. No, I mean, yeah, of course, there's some people it just comes naturally to, but you know, it's an exercise in being vulnerable. And some people can be more vulnerable than others, and some people it's like really easy, and some people. So that's part of it. There's a lot of things to it. I don't know. I remember, I don't know when I got this, but I got this piece of advice when I was younger that was like really helpful. Yeah, it was like that. It said all friendships are just basically ladders. Yeah, I know. Not literal ladders, but like, think about any relationship you have as like a ladder, right? And imagine this ladder has like 10 steps to it, alright? Yeah, okay. Alright, so like our relationship right now, if it was on this ladder, it would be a 10. Yeah, because I love you, and there's like nothing you can say to me that it's like inappropriate, and there's nothing I can say to you that's inappropriate. Yeah, we can say anything to each other. We're basically able just to say whatever, but we've earned that through time and trust and intimacy and vulnerability and all that stuff. Yeah, it's the building blocks of friendship. It is. The same stuff you use for relationships is the same stuff that works for friendships too. Only at the end of it, hopefully you're not dating anyone else. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like my big thing is like when you're first getting to like know someone, keep it light. Yeah, keep it hella light. Yeah, just like with you, like this is basically what you did with me. Remember? Yeah, you literally were commenting on the clouds. You're like, "Does it look like it's gonna rain today?" And then we like started talking about it. Yeah, and I didn't know who you were at all. You just kind of brought it up. I mean, I wasn't sure if you were talking to yourself. And then yeah, we like chatted for like a couple minutes. I regretted not getting your name, and I was like, "Oh man, I wish I asked that girl her name." And then it turned out we were in the same class together. Yeah, so I was like, "Oh wow, that really worked out." And since I talked to you already, I was just kind of like, let me see if I can sit closer to this girl, because at least it's one person I kind of know in this class and I can kind of talk to. And then I got close to you and we started talking. And we kept talking. And, eventually I summoned the courage to ask you out. It took a lot more than you think it did. Yeah, because I don't know. You never really know. I mean, now I know, but at the time I was just kind of iffy. I was like, I don't know if she likes me or whatever. Yeah, then I asked you out. I mean, obviously, no, I don't want, I don't want other guys asking you out, but like the principles of it all work the same. Yeah, you know how to make friends, baby. You do. It's gonna be fine. Like the thing is, you're gonna stumble into that environment. People are gonna gravitate to you. You're gonna talk to them. You're gonna engage with them. They're gonna like you. Yeah. The thing is, you put out like warmth, kindness. The energy you put out is the energy you receive. If you're warm, sweet, kind, and wonderful, which you are, that's all you're gonna ever get back. Well, yeah, the people that do not give it back to you, ignore them. Don't deal with them. They're not worth your time. They're not. I mean, that's another lesson I have to learn too. That not everyone's gonna like you. There are gonna be some people who just do not like you. But the thing is, do not pay them any time. Yeah, because it's not worth it, baby. Because the thing is, do you know you're wonderful? No, straight out look at me. Do you know you're wonderful? No, 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 don't give me any half-ass answer. Do you know you're wonderful? There's only one correct answer. It's yes. Yes, I am. Because you are. Baby, I'm dating you. Of course you're wonderful. You are. There aren't many people in the world like you. There just isn't. I got very lucky. Anyone else would be incredibly lucky. They would be, because you are. Thank you. No, don't you roll your eyes at me. You are wonderful. The thing is, you gotta believe that. You gotta know that. Intrinsically. Yeah, that you're worth something. Because no one else is gonna tell you that. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that forever. I'm gonna tell you that till the day I die. I will. I'm gonna tell you you're fucking amazing. You're wonderful. You make me so happy. But the thing is, I also need you to tell yourself that too. Because I can only be so annoying. Yes. I mean, I can be really annoying. I can bug you about it all the time, but you don't want me to. So I need you to pick up the slack too, so I don't have to keep bugging you about it. Because you are. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. I want you to be conditioned when you hear you are. I want you to think immediately wonderful, amazing, the best. Because you are. You are all those things. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Power resides where we believe power resides. Yeah. Like the US dollar, you are as valuable as you think you are. Because the thing is, it begins and ends with you. You are the first person who will project your own value, like externally to the world. And the value you set out for everyone else is a value that that's the starting point for everyone else, you know? So if you know you're made of gold, the world will start being like, that's the starting point. She's gold. They'll start thinking you're diamond or platinum, or I don't know, pick a precious metal. Whatever you want, baby. You can be whatever metal you want. Yeah. That's the truth, though. That is the whole truth. We got to set a value for ourselves, and that value other people will then start respecting. That's the work. It is. That's the hard work. I don't know. I mean, I'm still working on it. It's it is so easy for me to be self-deprecating and I can give you such a long list of all the things I hate about myself, right? I feel like that's so easy. The hard thing is to come up with that equally long list of all the things I love about myself. Yeah, that's the hard part. That's the thing we got to do. Because if we know that list, it becomes way easier to show that list to other people. That's why it's so important for, like, I'm glad I knew myself really well before I got in this relationship with you. Oh my God, I would have royally fucked this up if I didn't. I would have. Because I was trying to figure out myself while trying to teach you who I am. It'd be so hard. It'd be so hard. Yeah. I mean, we don't need to know all of it. We don't need to have it all figured out. But if you have some kind of roadmap, it makes it so much easier for other people. Yeah. I mean, that's just how it is in this world, unfortunately. But you are worth it. The thing is, you are made of gold. You're not lying to yourself. You're not. Yeah, it's not a lie. It's the truth. I know it's the truth because I see it in you. I see all the wonderful things. I could write that list in a heartbeat. You're going to get annoyed if I do. Yeah. Because you hate compliments. But you got to take them. Because they're real. I'm not just saying this. I'm not. No, this is not just wasted airtime. It isn't. When I say you're wonderful, baby, I mean it. Half the battle is you believing it. You knowing it. You internalizing it. You just like, yeah, through and through. But I need you to. Yeah. Because if you believe it, then you'll have no doubt going in tomorrow. How could you? Why would anyone not want to be your friend? Anyone who isn't is missing out. That's the energy you need to have. That is the energy. If, all right, you can be my friend, you can not be my friend, but I know what my value is. I know what my worth is. And if you have that, you're untouchable. That's a set of armor that no one can knock off. Yeah, it takes time. I don't even think I'm there yet. Some people spend their whole life developing that. Yeah. But I know you can. There's that like classic fake it till you make it line where, yeah, if you act like a thing, you'll become the thing you're acting like. I mean, there's some truth in that, I think. Our life, or at least the way we look at it, is just an amalgamation of the stories we tell ourselves. That's really what it is. Your memory isn't very good. Our memories are not good. They're not airtight. The things we remember aren't accurate at all. They've been warped and skewed with perception and trauma and all the things that make up the past. But the one thing we do have control of is the way we tell those stories. Because the way we reinterpret the past defines our future. It really does. So I look backwards and I see failure and I project that forward. All I'm going to find is failure. But if I look in the past and I see struggle that I overcame, then I project that forward. It's just going to be more struggle that I can overcome. Yeah. In the past, people did want to be your friends, baby. People wanted to get close to you. Were you able to let them in, you know? Oh my God, that story sold so true for me. There were probably so many people that probably wanted to be closer to me than I allowed them to be. Oh yeah, I definitely I kept so many people at arm's length because of my own insecurities and my own stuff. Yeah, because I was afraid that if they got too close, right, and they saw me for what I was, then why would they want to hang around, you know? Yeah. And that came down to the stories I told myself about who I was, and like, once I started changing that narrative, you know, I realized that people could get closer and that there isn't, the things I thought were ugly weren't. That was my own perception of it. That was my own view on it. Yeah. I know it's a lot. Just for tomorrow, just think of this, alright? When you go to class tomorrow, just remember you're hot shit. You're the fucking best. No, not just because I am telling you, I need you to believe that. That you are. There we go. And if you know that, then it's going to be easy. It's going to be fine. The only part you gotta have to worry about is studying. Yeah, because no amount of internal work could help you learn something new like that. You gotta learn it. But you got that, baby. You got it, and you got the brains for it. I know you do. Oh my God, I know you do. I lack the intelligence to attack what you're doing. It's just not my forte. But I know you can do it. I know, because you're a smart cookie, baby. Yes, you are. You really are. So the school side, I'm not stressed at all about. I know you got it. I mean, yeah, the papers are going to suck. The late nights, the studying, I know that's going to happen, but I know you got that. I know you're worried about the social side, but the social side's going to be okay. It will. If you remember one thing, which is that you are. Yeah, and remember that, and just don't forget that. Because you have so much great things to share with someone else. I know that because I'm sharing them with you right now. Yeah, you have so much to give to someone. So anyone who comes into your life is lucky. Anyone you give that vulnerability to is privileged. Your friendship is valuable. If you think of it like that, then yeah, who's going to come in who's going to be worthy of it, I suppose. Does that help even a little bit? I hope so. I love you too, baby. You really do got this. Tomorrow's not going to be as scary as you think it is. Tomorrow you're going to come home and you're going to be so excited because you're going to be like, I made so many friends and all these new people, and there's this guy in this class and this girl in this class, and yeah. I know, because every first day you're nervous, and every first day you come back and you have exciting stories. Yeah, there's going to be a million first days in your life. First day on a job, first day this, first day that. There's always going to be these nerves, meeting new people, dealing with new people. And I promise you, it definitely gets easier. As you get older, it gets easier dealing with new people. I swear. But I get it. You're allowed to be nervous, and your nerves and your fears are completely valid. They really are. As someone who every first day, I mean, even nowadays, even first days of new jobs for me now, I still have nerves. I'm still nervous. I'm going to be walking into a room full of strangers, and unfortunately, odds are most of the strangers know more about me than I'll know about them. And I'm going to have to live up to an impression and talk and glad hand and do all this stuff. That's nerve wracking. It's scary. And I wish that got easier, but we both have anxieties, maybe, that we have to battle. But at the end of the day, just remember you're wonderful. And anyone would be lucky to be your friend. Yes. And the people will gravitate towards you. They will. Like they have before, and like they always will continue to. Alright? Does that help even a little bit? Glad. I know you're nervous for tomorrow. But it's gonna be okay, baby. Oh my god, it will. When you come back tomorrow with stories and you're gonna be all excited, I'm gonna smile and be happy knowing that you got over the hump, and that, yeah, because the first days are always the hardest. For some reason, I don't know, starting something new is always hard. But then day 2 and 3 and 4 come around, and you're gonna find that every single day since will be easier and easier and easier. I promise. I love you so much, baby. Yeah. You're gonna have a great first day. I just know it.